In today's video, we are in a Ford Lightning for a few days. So I'm actually going to be documenting my experience, my likes, my dislikes, and see how it is to live with an EV as a daily driver. So you don't want to miss this. Stay tuned. What is going on, social media family? My name is Jorge Lopez and I am your sales consultant. We are located in Tomball, Texas, and Tomball Ford is your dealership of choice. Welcome to yet another video. Hey, one of the first things off the bat that I want to say about the Ford Lightning is how quiet this thing is. It is just extremely quiet. You can't hear the engine, you can't hear the exhaust. You hit on the gas or pedal in this case, and there is no rumble, there's no exhaust note. I just wanted to document, what is it like to charge the vehicle at a DC fast charger, maybe a level 2 charger, my daily, errands, parking it, because remember, I have been in the Admiral, using the Admiral, my Ford Bronco 2021 Wildtrak now for about a year, and I just want to see how this feels. So first stop is getting breakfast, so let's get that done. So you guessed it, we are having breakfast today at Whataburger, and I always mention on my videos how awesome it is to flip over your interior work surface. And it is as easy as just pressing this button while you're in park and then just grabbing over the center part of the console over like that. And now you can enjoy your Whataburger. Now let's head back to the dealership. Let's start the day. We've got a busy day today. So I just got to the store and I just wanted to take a moment to show you the vehicle that I have for the week. It is this gorgeous 2022 Rapid Red Lariat F-150 Lightning. I will continue my journey throughout this week and post relevant information so that you can check out my experience driving this beautiful Ford Lightning truck. Just coming out of our local Mexican restaurant here, and I wanted to show you something that is pretty cool about this F-150 Lightning. As you can see it right there, nicely parked, but as soon as I get close to it, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it recognizes that the key that is in my pocket is close to the vehicle. It's pretty cool. Very cool stuff. As soon as I touch the door to unlock, the mirror opens up and we go inside. Welcome back to the continuation of this video where I have the Ford Lightning for a week. I am going to be driving it a little bit more today and tomorrow so that we can kind of get closer to that 0% range. And I want to go to a DC fast charger to see how long it takes to charge and also how much money, because I know that is of interest. But I think the number one reason why I gravitate to the F-150 Lightning is because of the fun factor. For me, I don't think I would buy a Lightning to be green or to be conservative with the earth, although we have to be mindful about that for sure, 100%. But this EV vehicle, as you can tell right here, is it is just an absolute dream to drive, because as soon as you hit the gas pedal or the accelerator pedal, you do that. Such a fun vehicle to drive because you have zero problems getting up to speed. It is just absolutely insane. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a restaurant that has a level 2 charger, but I am curious to know how much energy we get back if we have that plugged in. So let's do that right now. So we got to this little shopping center, and the really cool thing about the app and the navigation on the Ford Lightning truck is that it tells you the connectors, the chargers, if it's free or not. So we're just gonna be pulling into this spot right here. So before leaving, just wanted to check in. We've got 174 miles of range at 64%. So as you can see, we got the Lightning already hooked up and connected. And it's really cool that we have chargers like this that are free at like shopping centers where you can kind of shop around, have lunch or whatever while your vehicle is being charged up. I'll see you in a bit. So we finished lunch. Remote started the Lightning so it could be nice and cool inside. Not too bad on the power. So I was looking at the app and it told me that I added about 7 miles of range. So it was a pretty good experience. I mean, this is the first time that I have lunch and plug in a vehicle into the charging station. So as you notice, it didn't add really too much. I really don't know how much that is going to be of benefit unless you just leave it plugged in for a few hours, to be honest with you. But on a shopping center like that, having to go to that specific shopping center for that charger, I don't think I would do it. I would definitely have it plugged in at home and get the as much juice as I can from the house outlet 240. And another reason why I love the Ford F-150 Lightning is the Blue Cruise. I'm holding the camera with one hand and I got the other hand right here. And as you can see, Blue Cruise is on, hands-free is on, and I'm just enjoying the ride. It's just pretty awesome to be driving hands-free. Of course, there's cameras on here that are checking your eyes, make sure you're looking straight. But hey, if you have not seen one of the videos that I did, I tried a full Blue Cruise. I'll link that video up in the descriptions. You guys need to check it out. But for this day, I just wanted to share with you the fun factor and the Blue Cruise are two things that I just absolutely love about the Ford Lightning. So back to the dealership and let's go ahead and use up those 7 miles that we got. Because this thing is just absolutely a blast to test drive. Hey, if you need to work with a dealership that is not charging anything over MSRP, I am your guy. I've been at Tomball Ford for 24 years and it would be my pleasure to help you out, get an order in for a Ford Lightning. My contact information is below, and like I said, stay tuned throughout the video because I will see you in a different day. That's awesome. And with the magic of video editing, we are in day 5 of me driving a Ford Lightning. Today's topic of discussion is range anxiety. It is a real thing that it's basically the fear of running out of battery. If you're out of battery, you're stranded. It's like running out of fuel on a gasoline engine. You're stranded wherever you're at. I am showing to have 67 miles of range left. Yesterday, I took a trip down to my in-laws. My father-in-law wanted to see this truck. He's never seen an electrical vehicle, obviously, before because of his age. So we took a trip down to where he lives, and it was about a 40-mile one-way trip, and that's why we are at 67 miles left on it. But man, let me tell you that once I got under 100 miles of range, I started to think, man, what happens? What am I gonna do? Am I gonna make it? So range anxiety is a real thing. I never thought that I would experience that. I have not charged at my home, but also I did not want to charge because I do want to go to a DC fast charger. It's located in a Walmart, and I wanted to see how much money we need to spend to get it back up to a safe range. So definitely before the end of the video, I will have an experience charging with a DC fast charger. But man, range anxiety, that's a real thing. Well, today is a bittersweet day because I will no longer have the Ford Lightning. I've had this for 1 week and there is one thing left for me to do. And that thing is to use the DC charger to see how quickly we can power up the battery to experience how good is it to charge on a Ford network. And as you can see, I've got about 53 miles of range. And what I've done is I've already prepped the mapping right now. And it's kind of cool because it tells you kind of like the circumference range of what this truck is capable of driving. So I'm going to go to that charger number 1, which is an ultra fast 100+ kilowatt Electrify America, and it is at a Walmart, and it tells me that I've got 3 of 3 available of those chargers, and there's 1 of 1 available of the J1772. So we are on the way to this Electrify America charging station, and let me just tell you that we will get there in about 8 miles from now. Yeah, I'm blocking the camera. And that brings me to what happens if I'm low on battery and I get to the charging station and there's a problem with the charging station. What the heck do I do then? And let me tell you that range anxiety is a real thing. I already mentioned it on the video. Hey, hopefully, fingers crossed, everything is gonna be fine and we should be able to charge. So I'll see you at the charging station. We finally made it. We've got still 38 miles of range. And yeah, let's see how this works. And look at what we have next to us. We have a Ford Mach-E. Absolutely. Yes, sir. So, to my understanding, it's best to not share the connector. So this one here has a CHAdeMO, I believe, and the DC fast chargers on this side. Connecting the vehicle, it says connecting the vehicle. Pay by credit card. Yeah. Payment authorized. Initiating a charge, and I just heard charger just kind of initiate. So let's confirm over here. As you can see, that right there. I know it's blinking rapidly on the screen. Let's see what we have in here. 9:41 on my clock. Okay, so fast charging, 90% at 10:58. What we're doing is we're filling up to 80% because that's where you're supposed to be at 80%. It protects the battery. Faster charge goes up to 80%. So I'm headed back to the truck, and I've been in Walmart for about 40 minutes now. I should be close to 80% already. So we got to the Lightning and we should be almost done. I don't know if you can read that, but we're at 79% state of charge, and it's costing me $15.36. This was a good experience for the first time charging at a commercial place. I feel like people will definitely adapt, but I think we need more chargers. I think we need more of these, because when I got here, that one was taken, and you saw the Mach-E as well. It was taken too. So when I saw those cars, it's like, oh damn, is there gonna be some more chargers available? So hey, we're gonna head back to the dealership, and I wanna give you my final thoughts of driving the F-150 Lightning for a whole week. Well, there you have it, guys. This was another video about the awesome Ford Lightning. I do want to share a couple of things before I let you go. So I've had this truck for 1 whole week, and I loved every aspect and every minute that I had it, down to the small features like the interior work surface, the look, the design, the mega power front in the front hood area. Blue Cruise is just a phenomenal feature. I've never had a vehicle with it, and it just works really, really well. I also love the fun factor. I think that's like the #1 reason why people would gravitate to an EV vehicle, is because the fun factor is insane. It is out of this world to think that a 7,000 pound F-150 truck can go 0 to 60 in an insane amount of time. I think it's like in the low 4s. So the fun factor is a big thing. And as you notice, charging is not that bad. I mean, ideally, you get home, you charge to your 240 outlet, you get a full range the next morning. But like in today's video I showed you, you can just go to a level 3 charger, and guess what? Within 40 minutes, you're up to 80% of charge, and the cost, as you saw in the video, is 16 bucks to charge and get another 280 miles of range. So with that being said, I am your sales consultant here at Tomball Ford, and it would be my pleasure to assist you in the purchase of a Ford Lightning. So if you're interested, message me. My website is on the screen. I'd love to help you. And it doesn't matter if you don't live here locally in Texas. I ship to every state in the US. So with that being said, make sure that you subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any other content about the Ford Lightning. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you share it to other people that might find interest on a video like this with the awesome Ford Lightning. Thanks for tuning in. On to the next video. Have a blessed day.